of National Black Wall Street, Chicago, in the spirit and legacy of the original Black Wall Street of Tulsa. I'm here, not sitting, but I'm standing tall as a survivor of cancer, standing tall and beat down the devil who took over some people to cause me more pain and suffering, standing tall right now. Beat down the devil and all the negatives that he threw at me. It's over with now, right? We done beat down the devil. In the name of Jesus, we done beat him down and getting ready to move on. And the devil keeps working every day. The more you try to move positive your people, devil working all the time. But we are structured, focused, and positioned to out-organize the negatives of the devil. You can't win. So you almost had me the first time, 2 days away from death. You almost got me again. Had to be back readmitted. Almost got me again last week, stressing me out over little stuff. Come on. Your little small stuff, devil can't beat the big stuff that God got in store for us all. And so I'm standing tall. I can't even sit down. I'm so happy and how we're defeating it. And you all are going to help us do it. So we're looking at all of these issues. And I need you right now. I need people not just to say, I'm with you. I don't need you to watch what I do, wonder what I do. I need you, friends, to help do what I do. And this is going to benefit us, right, in ways that you want to see happen, in ways that you believe in. But we got to invest in ourselves and believe in ourselves. So I'm asking all of you business people who are listening locally and around the country, listen, you can support sustaining and growing this broadcast and this network even further. How can you do it? I'm glad you asked. You can call right now. The number is 312-614-1075. 312-614-1075. Now, sooner or later, I'm going to start having roll call, right? Okay? Because you can't keep telling me something going on at your business, and then if I mention your business, I'm going to tell you over and over again. I got this from Renard Salem. I'm going to tell you over and over again. Your first announcements were free, F-R-E-E. Now, the next time you get ready for your announcements, we're taking out the R and bringing in the word fee, okay? So let's do that. And you all can do it, and it's worth the investment. And when you call that number 312-614-1075, I'm telling you, I promise you, you've never had rates this good to reach thousands and thousands of people. And so that's what we're going to do, and we need your help to do it. And not just support the station, but listen, when people tell me, why is it hear my voice? Because it's my voice. Now, if you want to hear your voice show, you can hear your voice too. How can you do it? I'm glad you asked. Call the same number, 312-614-1075. 312-614-1075. Now listen, now I'm going to tell you something right now. For those that are listening on Facebook, listen. Don't tell nobody else what I'm about to tell you right now. Listen. Those who are streaming live, this is just for you. Don't tell nobody else what I'm about to tell you. But listen. This is between us, A and B conversation. Don't let nobody else see the way into this. But listen. If you call this number, 312-614-1075, look here. Here's what you can get. And I'm telling you again, you never had this good. But listen. Shh. Don't tell nobody. You can get $50 an hour. Well, other stations charge $125. They have other stations. Listen, shh. Listen. Other stations might charge $125 or $200 an hour. Not us. So that's what I'm saying. Don't let these rates get out. This is just between us. Call, and you can have your own show. Not for $200, not $100, but $50 an hour. Oh, watch out. Don't tell nobody. And matter of fact, I'll tell you one more thing. $75, you can get 2 hours of your show time over here. And that comes with your own studio space, your own engineer, and you'll have you and your voice represented on our new Urban Broadcast Media.com network. All right now, I'm just telling you, that's just between us, you and the friends of Mark Allen and National Black Wall Street and UBM. All right? So now, there's a lot of things happening in the news that we want to talk about and still bring it back home. But hot off the presses, of course, this week was that young 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins. The coroner finally did their official report, and I'm reading off the newswire. The Chicago woman who was found dead in the hotel's walk-in freezer early September, she died of hypothermia. Kenneka Jenkins' death was ruled an accident. Her autopsy report shows she had alcohol and, I don't know what this is, topoprimate. Alvin, what is this? Topoprimate?
Wow.
That's it. A deadly drug.
It's an epilepsy drug.
It's an epilepsy drug? Okay, so we're going to break this down in language we can understand. So let me interpret what I'm saying. Her autopsy report showed that she had alcohol and some drugs that she was taking for epilepsy and migraines in her system at the same time. Alcohol along with drugs in her system that's dedicated for migraines and epilepsy were in her system at the same time. And so the coroner's office determined that the combination of the alcohol, the drugs, and being exposed for over 2 hours in that freezer contributed to her death. And her blood alcohol level was way higher than the legal 0.8 limit. And so, and they're saying, of course, they got to give you the whole story. And all those medicines and drugs that she was taking and that she had in her body, she didn't have prescriptions for. Well, okay. So let's go back and learn some lessons from this. Right now, I was walking down the street and saw a sister on 47th Street. I mean, she was very nice, but legit magazine photo. She looked pretty good. And I spoke. How you doing, sister? How you doing, brother? You want some of these pills? I'm like, what? And I looked up, right down on 47th Street, and I saw people lining up. Here's a sister, pretty as she can be, had one of them popsicle body, whatever you used to call it back then. But anyway, here she is, as pretty as she can be. But at the same time, she's walking up and down 47th Street, selling to our people who lining up. I mean, bootleg CDs, loud, movies. And here she come down the street saying, I got Xanax and I got all these other kind of pills. So it ain't unusual for this young 19-year-old sister to have had 3 or 4 different drugs in her system. So the medical examiner ain't proving nothing to me by saying, and by the way, she didn't have a prescription for nothing. Well, we know that. So let us learn from this, friends. There's a lot of us in our lives. As I told my late mother almost on her dying bed, if anything ever happened to me, Mama, I'm too old now. And I'm too embarrassed to even tell you some of the stuff I was involved in back in the day in the streets. But all I want you to do, Mama, is this. If I ever get caught, anybody say I did anything back in the days in the street, I don't want you getting on TV saying what you know your son wouldn't do. And I had to share that with my own mama. Somebody brings something up about my mama, whatever you do, don't say what you know your son didn't do back in the streets and back in the day. But you can stand tall in saying, whatever you say he did back then, I raised him better. Say you raised me better. And so, because a lot of us have been blessed to have gotten through. This young girl, unfortunately, she shouldn't have to die. But she ain't the first 19-year-old who got up and rented some hotel rooms and y'all done partied too hard. Woke up the next day wondering, where the hell am I at? And have been through so much. So let's learn from this latest tragedy. That's why we're here, to change the narrative. There's some things going on right now. And we're going to talk about this too as we go to the streets. On the streets right now are sisters in these sororities and in other places that are working on and needing more professional women to be mentors to more. There's some 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old women who've never seen a black, successful female professional that they can walk up and learn from. Let's do something with that. Let us change the narrative. And I'm going to tell you this, because we're going to start having roll call. Every week now, you can't just tune into me and call into me to talk about what Jesse and what Shopton and Farrakhan and Urban League and all of it, what everybody can do. No. We're going to start talking about what are we doing. And I'm telling you right now, those of you listening to my voice and seeing my voice right now, you can call me today and say, check what I'm going to do. I'm going to order some black-owned toilet paper. I'm going to order some black-owned paper towels. I'm going to order some black-owned washing powder. I'm going to order some black-owned toothbrushes. I'm going to order some black-owned dishwashing liquid. that when you spend those dollars help put brothers and sisters on the street from selling illegal stuff to selling legal stuff and putting them to work. So now the question becomes, what did you do to help? The ministers who call, your church, what can you do? What could you do if your church start buying your toilet paper and your dishwashing liquid and the washing powder at your church? What can your business do in the lounge and the nightclub and wherever else? What would that? We got $1 billion industry. And I stress the toilet paper because for those that tell me, well, Brother Allen, I don't have no extra money to spend. Well, I tell you what, whatever money you budget for, I ain't got to convince you or nobody listening that you got a budget for toilet paper, right? I ain't got to convince you that you got to budget for dishwashing liquid and washing powder and toothbrushes. And so I tell you what, I don't want your extra money. I don't want you to look for no extra way to budget for what I'm talking about. What I need you to do, friends, here locally and nationally, because we can ship to you, we can do everything. I want you to be the leaders we've been looking for. I want you to call me and say, I'm not Sharpton, not Jesse, not Farrakhan, not the urban. No, I'm talking about you. I want you to call me and say, you ready to buy your black-owned toilet paper for your house. Right? Let's start in your house first. I'm ready to order some black-owned dishwashing liquid. And sisters, you ain't got to be worried about Dove. The hell with Dove. We got a next product down here. Buy that too. So I'm going to start putting all this up here because then you can't complain about what everybody else ain't doing. The question becomes, what are we doing? We're here to change this narrative. I got some more news while you're here. I better check this out, see what it is. So I can get through this here. Chance the Rapper got stopped. Man, you know what? Chance the Rapper, let me tell you something, we're all connected in life. Now, what is Chance the Rapper to me? Maybe I need to put him on my fundraising list too. He giving millions of dollars to the schools. And matter of fact, speaking on that, and I wish Otis Monroe, he might be able to call in, but we'll talk about it. But I want to thank Otis Monroe out of the bottom of my heart. Everything I got to give. Since I got back to work from my cancer, and I couldn't work every day, it's a hard job to try to get back. And they say don't have stress. Only focus on your health. It's hard to do when every day you wake up. You wake up to the fact that while you were focusing on your health alone, you went 9 months without paying rent. We throw people out for that. You went 9 months without paying your light bill. We throw people out for that. We don't have no cancer fee. We don't have no cancer rate. And so, and I see it over and over again, because every day I speak, I got to thank the hundreds of people who donated $5, $10, $20 to help me try to keep making these bills, to keep my personal and professional life on track. And God is bringing favor back. Let that negative stuff alone, son. Don't spend your time trying to please people. The very people you waiting on a pat on the back, they praying to me too. So quit trying to get favor from ordinary people. Get favor from me. Woo, I hope they call me good news. Look, hear the phone ringing? That's Mount Sinai Hospital. I'm going to call y'all back as soon as I get off. And y'all better have some good news, because I'm already claiming favor. Good news. I'm going to call y'all back. But let me tell y'all this, is that Chance the Rapper, that's what I was getting at. He used to be on my fundraising list. You know, Ken Bennett, that's Chance the Rapper's father. We all grew up together in Push and all that in the youth division, and we're both, Ken Bennett and I, are godsons to the late Reverend Willie Chapman Barrow. And so if Ken Bennett is my god brother, what does that make Chance? My god nephew or something? Anyway, we're related. And I'd like you to donate some of that money to National Black Wall Street. We used to go down there and eat at Josephine's Hard Times on 79th Street. We got so much going on. But Chance the Rapper, and then we'll go to a break after this, I'm going to read this, is that Chance the Rapper got stopped by the police. And the first thing he did, not saying I did nothing wrong, but the first thing he did was cut on his camera in his car. But I will come off the newswire. Chance the Rapper streamed live on Sunday telling viewers he was doing this in case the stop that they always say went wrong. You know, you can stop for a regular traffic ticket, and next thing you know, he had a gun. He threatened my life. And you did. But Chance said, I'm going to stream this video already. And he streamed it live on Instagram, showing Chance and his a long time his baby's mother, his girlfriend, and he filmed it all. And he said, I'm going to play it all over the world so people can see this. Later, Chance explained that the officer pulled him and his girlfriend over while they were driving home from church. He wanted to stream the incident in case it got out of hand. At another point, he says to the viewers, help me out if it goes sideways. And he notes that he and the baby's mother, and the baby was in the back seat coming out of church, right? And so that should be good enough, Chance says. I've got great faith in humanity in men and women that put on the badge. But however, I'm going to film you anyhow, right? Just in case. And so at the end of the day, I don't know if she had a ticket on the back of the car or whatever. She got a regular misdemeanor ticket, and it kept going. And at the end, Chance says, I knew that the officer was a good dude. I knew that Chicago police was a good dude. But I'm in Chicago, and you got to be careful. You know how they do people out here, right? The Chance curse? Oh, my goodness. Anyway, but he knew the officer was a good dude and didn't have any problem. But what happens? Chance is still a native of Chatham, and he's been critical of the police and the system, right? And since a lot of things have been going on. We got more to talk about in the last segment. There's a lot going on and how you can get involved and help. I'll respond to something on Facebook when it gets done. This is veteran activist Mark Allen, chairman of National Black Wall Street Chicago, and you in tune to the Mark Allen Show. Hear my voice, and you're hearing my voice right now, 5 days a week on this UBM network, and we're streaming live right now, and we'll be back in a minute.
UBM Radio, in conjunction with Metro North's Apostolic Community Church.
I'm going to take y'all ass anyway.